Well, for many of us, this can be one of the most exciting times of the year as we think about booking summer travel. But if you're worried about breaking the bank, this segment is for you. Mike Giordano, financial advisor with Williams Wealth Management, is here. Mike, thank you so much for being here.
Those pictures look great. I mean, if you can travel and get through the airport that easily, we got it made.
They look so happy.
Yes, exactly.
Let's hope it's that way for all of us, right? So let's talk about our summer vacation destinations. What if we're considering a couple? Do you have advice on how people should choose?
What if we are considering a couple?
What if?
I can't speak for everybody, but I would say almost all of us have many different destinations we want to go to. I remember when I was turned 40, I wanted to go out west, Santa Fe, Telluride, or Jackson Hole, and then my wife gets pregnant, and all of a sudden she doesn't want to fly. So we go to Charleston, right? It's a different experience, and it's still fun, still lots of memories, just a different experience. Same thing here. It's like rank out all of the places you'd like to go, put that top number, that top experience up there, and then start working the numbers. Figure out if your budget can accommodate that. You might be surprised, and you can. If not, then you get the fallbacks.
Okay, so speaking of budget, what should we do if our dream vacation is very expensive?
Then you got to start talking about modifications, all right? And you start thinking about maybe I'll pick different dates, or maybe I'll shorten the length of the vacation, or maybe I'll try to find a less expensive piece of lodging, or maybe even in your rental you might be even able to cook a few meals inside. So what you have to really think through is, what are you going for? Are you going for the scenery? Are you going for the food? Are you going for the people? Is it a combination of all those? What are the non-negotiables? Because of course you can modify things down and then it's no fun. You take a pizza, you take the cheese and the tomato sauce off of it, and all you got is bread. It's not pizza, right?
Right. That's a good way of putting it. Good advice there. Okay, so a question specifically for retirees. Can you share anything specific that the retirees need to consider as they plan their vacations?
Yeah, when you're retired, you're on a fixed income. Things can really feel stressful if you go above your budget. The one thing I would say, though, about vacations is that these are typically one-off events, and you don't typically get in trouble with one-off events. So if you're somebody that's been real diligent, you're staying within your budget month in and month out, and here you want to splurge a little bit for this one particular month, don't stress yourself out. The way people get in trouble is when they compound overspending month after month after month. They ramp that lifestyle up. That's the bigger issue.
And is it ever wise to finance the vacation that you're going to take by using a credit card or one of those other pay later services?
Generally, it's not a good idea. Now, of course, when we're talking about credit cards, we're talking about, putting on the credit card and then not paying it off immediately. So you're starting to rack up those interest charges. And those interest charges used to be in the high teens, but now with higher interest rates, right, we're in the 20s now on credit cards. So what you could see is a vacation that you paid X number of dollars for could cost twice as much after all the financing charges if you're not careful at paying it off quickly. The only time where it can potentially make any sense is if you got a big payment coming, you got a big bonus from work coming, you got an inheritance coming in, something that's going to cover it, and you're not going to have those financial charges for a long time. The real key here is that 20 years from now, you want to look back on the summer of 2024 and your vacation with wonderful memories, all kinds of reminiscing, and not so much regret.
That's good advice, and plan ahead so you can enjoy when you're vacationing.
Real quick, what's your favorite vacation ever?
Paris.
That is a good one.
Paris. I went with my husband before we had children. Haven't thought about bringing children there yet, but maybe someday.
Someday.
When they're a little bigger.
Yes.
What about
a little
you?
Budgeting right now. Oh, definitely honeymoon, Lake Como, Italy.
Oh,
yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Well,
that was good.
And now we have a house full of kids, both of us, and we're going
to Lake Kiwi.
Road tripping. Mike, good to see you. Thank you so much.
Bet.